Hello friends, in our previous lecture we have started with 3 columnar cash book, and today again we are elaborating its topic for the nowadays day-to-day online transactions. So on page number 172 we are having electronic banking transactions. We have to prepare this 3 columnar cash book only now, but there are some new topics which we are seeing. Promptness of bank operations depends on electronic banking. Electronic instruments are used by banks to provide quick and secure services to their customers. Banks provide various services to their customers, out of which fund transfer is very important service. In traditional method, draft and check are used to transfer the funds. In this system, fund transfer from one account to another account takes more times. For fund transfer, two types of prompt services are provided by banks. Following services are included. They are related to cash book. They are telling that in traditional or in olden days, fund transfer was done with one account to other account by using check or by draft, which was taking some time. As I explained before, that check takes minimum 1 to 1.5 days working days of the bank. If between it is holiday, then again it will go to the next working day. In the same way, draft also take times from one account to other account. But nowadays, due to the promptness or due to the continuity or due to the technical advancement of transactions, we don't have to go to bank and do this service. Okay, we can go to bank and do this service, but nowadays we can do it by our mobile phone also. Fund transfer, Paytm, Phone Pay, etc., Google Pay, etc., etc., etc. All these things are not explained, but they are explaining the basics. NEFT, you have to remember the full form of NEFT, National Electronics Fund Transfer. RTGS, real-time gross settlement, sales done through debit and credit card. National Electronic Fund Transfer, NEFT now we are seeing. This service is available nationwide. Individuals, firms and corporate units can get this benefit of this service. This service is provided to the customer by participating banks in this scheme. It is not necessary to have a bank account of the sender to get the benefit of the scheme. For NEFT service, it is necessary to have a bank account of the beneficiaries in such a bank which provide this service. You need to have the account in such a type of banks, but nowadays all the banks are giving. Reserve Bank of India determine maximum charge for this service, therefore bank can give this service at free of cost. But it cannot charge more than the maximum charge. There is no charge levied on the beneficiaries of the bank. Fund sender has to pay the charges, fund receiver do not have to pay. Thus the charge becomes an expense for the fund sender, so it has to be recorded in the book. As per the present rule, NEFT service underline will be available from 8 AM to 7 PM from Monday to Friday. On Saturday, this service will be available as per the norms of respective period. That is, on 1st and 3rd Saturday it will remain holiday, and 2nd and 4th it is remaining open. Generally, the amount is transferred in this way, is deposited within 2 hours in the account of the receiver. There is no minimum or maximum limit of amount of fund transfer. Okay, it takes minimum 2 hours maximum. Now, real-time gross settlement. This service is also provided by banks to the customers through electronic mode. This service is provided to the customer for participating banks. This service is used for transferring the large amount. NEFT is for lesser amount. This is for large amount. As per the present norms, the minimum amount is 2 lakhs. You can use NEFT also, but for large transaction you have to use RTGS. That is minimum amount underline 2 lakhs. There is no upper ceiling, means no upper limit. RTGS charge is paid by the bank sender, amount sender. Therefore, this charge becomes an expense we will record on credit side because it is deducting our bank balance. The RTGS service window available from 9 AM to 4:30 PM from Monday to Friday underline, and on Saturday as per the norms provided. This amount is transferred immediately, maximum 30 minutes from sender accounts to the receiver. That NEFT takes 2 hours maximum, and this takes 30 minutes. But nowadays IMPS, that is not given here. Instant money transfer is also available from Monday to Sunday 24/7. But charge of this IMPS not explained here. Charge of this IMPS is little bit comparing more to NEFT and RTGS. That is thing is not to be mentioned. It will come in the next latest course. According to the accounting effects of RTGS facility is same as NEFT only. The amount of charge is debited as RTGS or bank charges instead of NEFT charges. Sales done through debit or credit card. In present times, volume of cash transactions are decreased remarkably due to various services provided by banks. Debit card, credit card, internet service are playing an important role in various time period by banks. For example, it is not required if we are purchasing the goods, then we are giving them debit or credit card. Now, what is the actual difference between debit and credit card? First, let's see. A card issued by bank to an individual or a firm to withdraw the amount or to make the payment from the available balance. If you are having bank balance, then only you can use this debit card. And credit card issued by banks or individual to firm to withdraw more than the payment, or to make the payment up to certain limit. This card may be issued by account holder or non-account holder. Means in debit card, first you require the balance and then you can spend the amount, and credit card it is opposite. You can spend the amount to a specified limit according to your income, and then you have to pay the bill. Under this service, purchase amount is debited in purchaser account by purchaser's bank and sales amount is credited to seller's account by seller's bank. Bank is doing this thing. There is no charge debited by bank. Payment making bank, but receiving bank charge may charge some commission on the balance amount is credited in bank account of account holder. Okay, so for NEFT and RTGS, amount is to be paid by sender, charge, and for IMPS also it is same. And for debit and credit card, charges have to be paid by the receiver, not the payer, because they have taken that swipe card system service. Nowadays, more than fast service comparing to them are Paytm, Google Pay and all the electronic wallets. So what will be the use in our 3 columnar book? So whenever we are paying the amount through this also, we will always credit bank account. If we are paying and if we are receiving, we will debit bank account, because these all are the services provided by bank, so we will record in bank column only. That was only the explanation. If charges are given also, it will be done in bank account only and bank column. Okay, nothing else. So we will do the remaining sums of 3 columnar cash book. Now see, in between I have to tell that 2 topics are excluded here. Topics excluded from this chapter. Petty cash book, the subtype of cash book, that is ignored. So in exercise sum number number 10, 11 and 12 they are ignoring. So sum number 11, 12 is regarding petty cash book. One more topic, that is bank book, sum number 9. So in short, sum number 9 to 12 are ignored. In that, sum number 10 to 12 is of petty cash book, sum number 9 is of bank book. Bank book means 2 columnar cash book only, but both columns are of bank. Suppose we are having 2 bank accounts, that is in SBI and BOB, then 2 columnar cash book for both bank columns are prepared. That is also not required as per our course. Now we are going for 13 sum, so still we will left with 13, 14, 15 and 16 sums. 13 and 14 we will do today, 15 and 16 we will do tomorrow when our chapter will be over. Okay, so we are going for 13 sums, so everyone move on 13 sum. Special exercises for practice of 3 columnar cash book. From the following transactions, prepare 3 columnar cash book of Sri Mahendra Bhai Bhatt. Okay. Sri columnar cash book of Sri Mahendra Bhai. In that date particulars are receipts, then receipt number LF, then discount allowed in rupees, cash in rupees, bank in rupees. After that, again on credit side, date, particulars. Particulars are payments, then voucher number LF. After that, discount received in rupees, cash in rupees, and then bank in rupees. Okay, let me draw the lines. Okay, let's start. On 1st January 2016, we have opening cash balance but opening overdraft. So in cash on debit side and bank on credit side, because bank is overdraft. 1/1/16. To balance brought forward, this is opening balance. Discount cannot have opening balance. Cash balance is 3,500. Bank is having overdraft, so dash. So again on credit side, 1/1/16. Buy balance brought forward, it is opening balance. For discount dash, for cash dash, and for bank it is 6,000. Okay. Now on 2nd January, goods of 2,000 sold to Parag in cash at 10% cash discount. So it is cash discount, so we have to show in the discount column by multiplying. We are selling the goods in cash, cash will be received, so on debit side. 2/1/16 to sales account. Now 2,000 multiplied 10% is 200. Now 2,000 minus 200, 1,800 will be the cash received and it will be cash. Next, on 4th, goods of 4,000 purchased from Deepak at 10% trade discount and 5% cash discount, and the amount whole is paid by check. Now when both discounts are there, we have to show the calculation. Now as we are purchasing goods on cash, goods on check, so we are paying the cash, so bank is the giver. So on credit side, 4/1/16 by purchase account. Now friends, as both discounts are there, so we need to show the calculation. Goods 4,000 minus 10% TD, so it is 3,600 net amount. Now as you know, cash discount is only for the paid amount. Here all amount is paid, so it will have two parts. 5% CD, so 3,600 multiply 5% is 180, and remaining check 3,420. Okay, so again I will explain how the calculation is. Friends, we are purchasing the goods from Deepak at 10% trade discount and 5% cash discount and immediately paying the amount by check. Now as both discounts are there, goods are of 4,000. 10% rate discount is minus, so 3,600 is the net amount. Now on this 3,600 we are paying totally. So on totally amount will be for cash discount 5% is 180. Now from 3,600 if 180 is the cash discount, so 3,600 minus 180 remaining will be the amount of check. So discount will be 180, cash will be dash and check will be 3420. Next, goods of 7,000 sold to Ami. Ami paid 40% amount by cash, remaining by check. Check is deposited in bank. Here there is no discount, but you have to distribute the amount in two parts, that is 40% and 60, not 50-50%. We are selling the goods, we are receiving cash and receiving bank. So on debit side, 6/1/16 to sales account. Now amount is 7,000. 40% cash, remaining 60% is check. 7,000's 40% is 2,800 and 7,000's 60% is 4,200. See, you may be thinking that how can I do directly, but I know the trick to do directly. I will teach you that trick in 12th standard, because now you are still learning to use the calculator. How I am doing? 7 4s are 28, so 2,800. 7 6s are 42, so 4,800, 4,200. So I know this calculation in very short. This much days I was just showing to how to do this calculation. Now you all people know, so I am not using calculator where it is not required. Okay, so discount will be nothing. Cash we are paying 2,800 and check we are receiving 40. Next on 8th. Check of 6,000 is received, which is issued by Gaurang towards the payment of his old debt of 60/50, which is deposited in bank. So we are receiving a check, so bank is the receiver, so on debit side and remaining 50 rupees will be the discount allowed to this Gaurang. 8/1/16 to Gaurang account. 50 rupees is the discount, remaining amount he is paying us by check. Salary of 2,000 paid by NEFT, rupees 5 for NEFT charge. We are paying the salary and also paying the NEFT charge. Now this NEFT charge will be recorded in bank column and salary also will be recorded in bank column, because we are paying through NEFT. So all these are related to bank transactions. So 12/1/16 by salary account, on the same day by NEFT charge account. Both will be done by bank only. Some are by mistakenly writing in cash column, that is not okay, because we are paying the salary through NEFT, so through bank we are paying the NEFT charge, that will be also related to bank, that is 5 rupees only. 15. Some will think that this is discount because it is very small amount, but that's not the thing. 1,500 paid for stationery by check. Again we are paying, so bank is the giver. On credit side, 15/1/16 by stationery account. How much we are paying by check? Rupees 1,500. 17th, 4,100 deposited in bank. Again we are depositing in bank, so bank is the receiver. It is a contra transaction, so debit side it will bank, it will be received, so on debit side bank, and cash will go out, so credit side this column, dash in other columns. After that we will write the date 17/1/16 and in LFC. Here also 17/1/16 and here we will write in LFC. We are depositing the money, so bank is the receiver, on debit side bank. Cash is going out, so credit side bank, dash in other columns. Also writing the date 17/1/16 on both sides and in LFC. Now opposite amount, opposite thing in particulars. Here in bank, so we will write to cash. Here in cash, so we will write by bank account. Easy transactions. 20. As more funds required in business. Personal vehicle of 10,000 sold for 8,000 and 7,000 brought in business. I said previously also, if such transactions are coming, you ignore everything and underline what I am telling. 7,000 brought in the business. So we are bringing in cash to the business, cash is coming, so on debit side. Don't think about the profit loss of personal, because that was not related to business, that is related to personal home. Okay, so cash is coming in business rupees 7,000, so cash is coming, owner is the giver, so to capital account, and in cash column we will write 7,000. Don't worry about the remaining amount. Okay, we are bringing 7,000 to business, so in cash it will be 7,000 to capital. Next, 23rd, 6,000 withdrawn from the bank for payment of school fees of the daughter. Now this transaction will confuse you, because in the previous question what we have done yesterday, we were withdrawing from the bank for payment of electricity bill of the business only. So we considered that transaction at contra transaction, because first we are withdrawing, on the next day we are paying. But this transaction is not contra, because we are withdrawing the bank for paying the daughter fees. That is already a personal thing. So it is only a simple drawings, it is not a contra transaction, because on the next day it is written that we are paying the daughter's fee. See, and next day also they are not writing. So this is the hint. But for if we are withdrawing for paying office expense or any expense of the business, it will become a contra transaction, because first we are withdrawing for the business and then we are paying the expense. But what is the difference? Here we are withdrawing for personal use only, so it will remain in the house, that 6,000, so it is not a contra transaction. Only just bank will be the giver. On 21, 23, 1, 16 by drawings account. Because we are withdrawing for the personal use, so it is not a contra transaction. 6,000 in the bank. 25th, rupees 500 paid for shop rent. We are paying, cash is going out, credit side. 25, 1, 16 by shop rent account. Amount in the cash column rupees 500. Bank debited rupees 30 bank commission. If bank is debiting, we should credit. And 220 for SMS charges. So both should be written on credit side. If bank is debiting, we are writing on credit side. So by bank commission. And on the same day by SMS charges. This both amount will come in bank only. 30 and 20. 30 and 20. Okay, last 29. 5,000 deposited in bank. Again the same thing. Again on 29 we are depositing the money in bank. So bank is the receiver of 5,000. So on debit side in bank and on credit side in cash. Dash in other columns. Now the date is 29, 1, 16 in LFC. 29, 1, 16 and in LFC. Here it is on bank, so we will write to cash. And here it is in cash, so we will write by bank. Okay, the transactions are over. Okay, now it is time to take the totals. Okay, for discount just take the total 250 and only 180 and write here also. Discount allowed 250 rupees. Discount received 180 rupees. Now as you know, in cash always debit is more. Okay. For cash 3,500, 1,800, 2,800 and 7,000. 15,100. 3,500, 1,800, 2,800. 15,100 you write here. Then again press make 0. Now write 15,100 minus 4,100 minus 500 minus 5,000. So last date is 31/1/16 By balance carried forward, this is closing balance. It cannot be for discount, so it is dash in discount. $31,160 by balance carried forward dash in discount. In cash it is 5,500. Now let's see for the bank. Debit side of bank is 4,200, 6,000, 4,100 and 5,000. Debit side is 19,300. Let's check for credit side. See, this line is little bit up. Okay. Let's check on credit side. 6,000, 34, 20, 2,000, 5, 1,500, 6,000, 30, 20. On credit side it is 18,975. So again on debit side it's more, 4,200, 6,000, 4,100, 5,000. On debit side the total is 19,300 and it's more. So we will write on both sides 19,300. Now again make 0 and write 19,300. Minus 6,000, minus 3,420, minus 2,000, minus 5, minus 1,500, minus 6,000, minus 30 and minus 20. 325. So also for the bank it is closing bank balance. Opening was the overdraft, but at the end we were having the bank balance itself. So this sum is over. Now we are going for the 14th sum. 13th sum is over. Now we are going for the 14th sum. Each and every sum we are solving. Still, I think many people are not at all interested in the lectures. They are just watching and seeing and ignoring. They are not sending the work. See friends, it's up to you, not up to us. If you want, you can learn online, and if you don't want, then at the time of opening the school, I will start where I have left in online. Okay? So still I am telling, still you have time. Don't waste the time. Watch my lectures, send the work properly. 14th one. From the following transactions, prepare 3 columnar cash book of Sonam Bay. Three columnar cash book of Sonam Bay. Date. Particulars here are receipts. Receipt number LF, discount allowed in rupees, cash in rupees, bank in rupees. After that, date. Particulars here are payments, voucher number LF, discount received in rupees, cash in rupees, bank in rupees. So we are starting on 1st Feb 2016. Cash and bank both are the balance, so both are started on debit side itself. 1, 2, 16. 2 balance brought forward, its opening balance. For discount it cannot be. For cash it is 16,000. For bank it is 18,000. Goods of 8,000 sold to Sri Ashok Bhai. He has paid the amount in bank through NEFT. So we are receiving the money through NEFT. For receiving we cannot have any charge. So we are selling the goods, we are receiving the money in bank. So it will be on debit side. 4 to 16 to sales account. 8,000 is the amount received in bank. And if by mistake some charges, or to confuse you, some charges are given for receiving the money, ignore that charges. If the charges are given for paying the money, then you will write. Goods of 10,000 sold to Hetal in cash at 10% cash discount. We are selling the goods, we are receiving the cash, so we are writing on debit side. Cash discount is there, so we have to show that amount. 6 to 16 to sales account. Now friends, 10,000 multiply 10%, 1,000 is the discount. Now 10,000 minus 1,000, 9,000 is the cash received from Hetal. Nothing in bank. 3,000 deposited in bank. Again 3,000 we are depositing in bank. Bank is the receiver, so debit side bank column. Cash goes out, so credit side cash column. Dash in remaining columns. Now the date for it. Depositing is 9 to 16 in LFC. 9 to 16 in LFC. Now opposite things in the particulars. Here it is in bank, so we will write to cash. Here it is in cash, so we will write by bank. Okay. 11th. Life insurance premium of 2,000 is paid by NEFT and bank debited 3 for charges. See, bank is debiting, we will credit. But remember, don't write life insurance premium account. Life insurance is personal, it is based on person's life, so it is drawings. We are paying, so bank is the receiver, it will be recorded on credit side. 11 to 16 by drawings account. We are paying through bank. Amount 2,000. Also bank is charging bank charges, so by bank charges 3 rupees in bank column itself, not the discount column. 13th, salary of 3,000 paid. 14th, wages of 2,000 paid. Both are paid through cash. We are writing on credit side, cash goes out. 13 to 16 by salary account. 14 to 16 by wages account. I have taken these transactions together because we are paying through cash only. 3,000, 2,000. Okay. Next. Cash purchase 1,000. So whenever we are purchasing the goods on cash, cash is going out. So on credit side, 17 to 16 by purchase account. 1,000 in the cash column. In the same line, cash sales 3,000. We are selling the goods on cash on the same date. 17 to 16 to sales account. We are selling through cash goods of rupees 3,000. Next. Bank credited 2,500 for dividend to NEFT. Bank is crediting, we are debiting it in cash book. 19 to 16 to dividend account. It is credited to NEFT, so we are debiting in bank rupees 2,500. Commission of 1,200 paid. So when the commission is paid, cash is going out. So on credit side, 21 to 16 by commission account. So friends, you can see the transactions are very easy. 1,200 in the cash. Fire insurance premium of 2,500 paid by NEFT. Bank debited 2 for charges. Again we are paying fire insurance. Now that is related to business. We are paying, bank is the giver. So on credit side, again bank is debiting, again we are crediting the same charges. 23 to 16 by fire insurance premium account by bank charges. Both are recorded in bank. Fire insurance we are paying of 2500 and 2 rupees is the charge of the bank. Bank credited bank interest 200 and commission of 200 in our account to NEFT. Bank is crediting, we are again debiting, and two things it is doing. 25 to 16 to bank interest, same date, to commission. Bank is crediting, so we are debiting 200 each. Last, bank has paid the vehicle loan installment of 12,000. Bank has paid, so bank is the giver, credit side, and charge is debiting, means again we will credit it for it. 28 to 16 by vehicle installment. Installment means hafta. 12,000, and on the same date by bank charges 3 rupees. Bank is debiting, so we are okay. The things are over. Discount allowed is 1,000. Discount received is dash. We have not received the discount, 0 rupees. Now in cash, debit side is always more. 16,000, 9,000, 3,000. 28,000, 28,000. Make 0. Write again 28,000. Minus 3,000. Minus 3,000. Minus 2,000. Minus 1,000. Minus 12. 17,800. Last date is 28 itself. 28 to 60. On February, you remember, last date is 28 only. It can be 29, no problem, but you write 20. Buy balance carried forward. This is closing balance. Discount cannot have. Cash is 17,080. Now again on bank we have to check. See, debit is only more. There only lesser amount is written. So debit is more. 18,000, 8,000, 3,000, 2,500, 200, 200. 31,900. 31,900. 18,000, 2,000, 3,000. Okay, again make 0, write 31,900 minus 2,000 minus 3 rupees minus 2,500 minus 2 rupees minus 12,000 minus 3 rupees. 15,392. If backside some answers are not same, then don't worry. I repeatedly many times said that questions have been changed but answers have not been changed. So friends, these two sums we have completed today. Remaining two sums we will complete tomorrow, and tomorrow this chapter will be over, and then we will move to the next chapter of account. That's all for today. Thank you so much.